Why? Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh my god. I'm good. I thought I got to leave for work like 40 minutes. Oh, Hamo. I had too much fun today. I have so much things to do that I kind of forgot. Like around 8, I'm like, okay, we're gonna done shopping and then like come back home and then like start stream. But I was like I don't have my watch with me, so I don't remember the time at all. Okay, let me know if the game sound is too loud or it's just nice. Gotta do laundry. Wow, scream objection. Lost track of time? Yeah. It's something that I always face, like lost track of time. Ironically, maybe that loud. That loud? Okay, let me try adjust it a little bit lower. How about now? Let me just adjust it a bit lower. That bit lower. Is it better now? I hope it is. It's good. Nice. Ha! So yes, more reading to do. I have no more coughing. I guess I'm better now. I don't have to cough a lot. So I'm better now. But today's stream, I will try to finish one section of the game. I mean one part of the, what's it called? The case. One part of the case, and then we call it a day, cause tomorrow work. I still have to get up. And it's like what, almost 11 I start my stream. God damn it. Okay. Just so you guys know that today I had a proper meal. I had Indian banana leaf, which is a full meal. It's quite full. I had like a lot of rice, so you guys know what to do. Let's go back to where did I stop? I think it's this one. Let's go. The Adventure of Unbreakable Speckled Band.
In a corner of that small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited with bated breath. In time, there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern's shutter, and the room slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The Speckled Band.
Speckled Band.
I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was the most terrible speckled band I had ever seen.
A snake? Wait, so a speckled band is a snake? Brouillard. Steamship Brouillard. Okay. Let's go. Gonna be. Ooh.
So then, let us unravel this mystery.
Oh, wow.
And discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed. No marks to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a locked room mystery. In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor. Almost certainly with the ink from this upset bottle. A Russian word. So the victim was a Russian man then. And the letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary script. And evidently not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact,
Oh
I
my
deduce it
god,
was
there's
written
so
by
many
someone with a
hard
different
English.
handwriting.
Help me!
This paper seal was placed
Wow,
just
so
prior to the
good.
incident by the victim himself, I would venture. Well, what have we here?
Who are you, and what do you think you're doing here?
No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait.
Shh. That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
What? Don't be absurd. This is murder. And in cabin locked from inside.
Ah yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
Who are you, and where have you come from?
I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world.
Wow.
Sherlock Sholmes.
Sherlock
presume-
Sholmes.
You must have heard of me.
Huh? It's okay, your British can't hurt you. Ugh, my head is throbbing. What's going on? Something's not right here. There's trouble in the air. Real sleepy today, I can tell while her model close eyes. Not really actually. It's more like when I laugh. Wait, I can't move! Damn. Not really. The model, I don't know why, it's like very sensitive to my eyes. I'm not that tired actually. I'm actually quite excited to it.
Make you thirsty.
Water and awake. I mean, I'm not tired. I'm not tired yet. The camera. I blame the camera, man. The camera is like above my screen, so it just keep thinking my eyes is closed, but my eyes is no closed. Ugh, what the? Yo! Why am I in handcuffs? So you're awake now, hmm? We had to drag you out of the wardrobe. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are a true cold-blooded man. Huh? You... Huh? You found me then? Ah, we found you. And now you pay! Criminal! Oh god, I cannot! That often happens with these models. My thing is closed because of other reasons, sadly. Eye shape. Yours can be different maybe. See, sometimes if I read the chat, like if I look up, if I look up, then my eyes is like fully open. But if I'm looking down to like the chat, like to the what's it called? The dialogue box, it's gonna look like I want to sleep. But no, I'm not sleepy yet. I'm not sleepy yet. You criminal! Oh my god. Okay. You sure this is British? Or this is Russian? Because they said there's Russian in here. How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe, hmm? Ugh, sorry. Now you have been found and it's time to admit your crimes. Another crime? What the heck? Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is, hmm? No, I'll tell you everything. There's only one thing I like to know from you. Isn't that... Why did you do it? Why did you take his life? Sleeping with the fishes? Nah, we're not gonna sleep with the fishes. Miss Susato. Wait, what did you just say? Take his life? Where is he? Where Kazuma? Where's Kazuma? Wait, my hands up! Huh? Ah! You pretend you didn't know? You're a wolf in the sheep pelt. You are the killer! Do not try to make any excuse. Ah. What am I, a killer again? What? Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago. Huh? No! Wait, no, I cannot! My hands up, God! No! My friend! No way! I cannot hit that! No, I did not! I did not! Here, in this very cabin that was bolted shut from the inside. His body? No! Please, do not try to tell us you are doing this terrible thing in your sleep. Kazuma's dead? No! I was hoping to see him! No! But he can't be! No! And these handcuffs! Surely you don't think I have to know. Why did you take Kazuma-sama alive? Answer me, please! No, I did not! No! I cannot! No! Kazuma. It was just 2 weeks short ago. It was just 2 short weeks ago. Bro! Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble? Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study? It was really something else when they brought your luggage here earlier though. The way that Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case onto the floor. I thought I was going to die. Yes, I still can't quite believe that. I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. You must be even less of a man than you look. Nande? Kazuma. No way, you... Hey! Honestly, I thought I broke every bone in my body. Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain. But if you confine yourself in my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you. Wow, there's wind in the ship. His headband flows like magic. I tell you, Kazuma's headband is like, I don't know, he just fly by itself. He just doesn't have a... it defies gravity. His headband is just special. It just defies gravity. I don't know how to explain this, but he's dead. I cannot. He's dead. How is he dead? I cannot. He's the Ikemen I saw first when I start playing this game. God damn it, he's dead already? I was expecting to see him more. Ah. Wait. I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians won't be very forgiving of a stowaway. They are a sturdy bunch, that's for sure. What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady? From our faithful judicial assistant Mikotoba, you mean? From your close friend, more to the point. Surely we could confide in her. Confide? Couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away. Rest in peace. No! 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 Why is it dead? No. But if he knew what we done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this. I suppose so. Anyways, it's about the time that the steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin. I know it's cramped, but you better get in there. I think it won't be long. And anyways, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be a breeze. Yes, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for it. Stop worrying. I'll tell you what. Why don't you write "keep out" or something on this piece of paper? What? Then I can stick it over the wardrobe door since you are inside. I don't know. We have only been at sea for about 15 days. How can this have happened? We're supposed to be going on this adventure to England together. We leave you at the next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more troubles for yourself. Murderer! What do you mean, murderer? I'm not! No, I'm not a murderer! Damn, I got accused again as a murderer. God damn, and a murderer to my own friend? No. You said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes. What do you mean I did not say before? No, that's not right. I mean, yes, I did stow away on this ship, but murdering my best friend? No one else could have done it. Admit the truth. Susato-san. Oh no, she's not gonna trust me. Bye, Kazuma. No! Sora! Why did you not tell me? I could have prepared a bit. My Kokoro, I cannot. I was expecting Kazuma gonna be there. Please tell me what happened. I need to know. Very well. But there's something I would like to ask of you too. Those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare is getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened. I want to know Kazuma's death. Tell me, he really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. And these handcuffs, they think I did it? They think I'm Kazuma's killer? When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside. What do you mean? There's no access to the cabin via the porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit wouldn't have escaped from these four walls. What? Or to put it another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin. Or do you have some other explanation? It is impossible! How did he die then? What happened exactly? For real? Bro, for real? I mean, for real, he's dead. My friend dead. Are you still going to deny the charge, even despite this circumstances? Please, Susato-san, you have to tell me. Oh my god, she's going to murder me. She's so determined that I'm the killer. How am I supposed to kill my friend? The cause of death is still undetermined. Who murdered him and still stayed there to be caught? I know, right? But so dumb. Yeah, who would do that? Like kill someone and then stay in the same room? And they did not know how he died. The ship's doctor is examining the body, but of course, he has no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call. So presumably, that means there were no obvious external signs of injury then. That's true, yes. Okay. Anyone tell me what exactly happened here in this cabin? I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma? Presumably, that's something you know the answer to better than anyone. Please. Whatever you say, you are here in the cabin after all. Well, yes, I was, but... He would always wake up before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning. I was waiting outside his cabin as I have every day so far on this voyage. But this morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't. Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door, I wonder? I knocked, but there was no reply. Then I started to become worried. So I find a member of the crew. Again, he training it means he's skilled to deal with some trying to kill him. Yes, but who could just kill Kazuma like that? The crewman forced the cabin door open, and when we managed to get inside, Susato, maybe he just didn't want to talk to you. You may... No way. I mean, they are friends, right? There was Kazuma-sama collapsed on the floor. I cannot. How is he dead? I cannot. You know what? I still feel like this thing is sus. The one on the top left. You know, this thing. This thing sus, you know. This thing looks sus. Okay? And the white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow. Even it for war room, it doesn't mean it have only one way to go out. I wish it wasn't the case. But that's just very hard to believe. This is All very hard to believe for me too, trust me! Now, I've told you everything that I know. So it's my turn to ask you a question. Yes, alright. My head feels so heavy. It's still throbbing like anything. What do you want to know? Let's go with the stowaway. Why are you even on board this ship, Naruhodo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you? Oh yes, I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time. I had no idea. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing? No. That would have been impossible, obviously. Yes, of course. Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together. He actually asked you? But why? I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself. I don't understand. Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme length to smuggle me to England with you? My friend! It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer yourself. Well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were so serious. You have a talent for it, I can assure you of that. But I never really thought about becoming a lawyer. So do I. And being accused to kill people all the time? Damn! This is the second time I've been accused murderer. Again. Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of culture development. The center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there? Well, no, definitely not. But on a personal level, if you were to become a lawyer then, don't we become a rival at this point? I mean, if I become a lawyer and Kazuma become a lawyer, then we have to fight. We kind of, you know, like we might get into cases where we both have to protect our clients. So why does he even bring me over though? I'm like oh hey, my friend, why you dash? Then what? Nothing. Forget it. No! What do you mean forget it? I cannot. Huh? Kazuma-sama he's always saying the same thing. That he wanted to change Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you. Yes, maybe. But something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes then. It was darker than I had ever seen it before. Oh god, my eyes. Susato-san? I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. My stowing away on this ship, I mean. If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association. Damn, Susato-san, you are so clever. You are so clever. That's exactly right. Yes, word perfect. In fact, it's the same word by word. Okay, last night. If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin? Well, the thing is, I don't really remember. Well, Naruhodo-san, this is not convincing at all if you don't remember what happened yesterday night. Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did. And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always did. After that, Susato, you don't wanna know. I'm getting something spicier than just just having dinner. I don't want to know. I mean, I kind of I mean I wanna ship them, but I cannot with that chemistry. I don't know how to ship them. I mean, 15 days in the same room all the time. Kinda sus. Fell asleep? Well, yes. So deeply that you didn't stir when Kazuma-sama was killed. Well, yes. I know it sounds unbelievable, really. I do, but it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I won't be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything. Really? Is something wrong? Oh, no, it's... Please, forget it. What do you mean? Theo put something in his food? In Kazuma's food? Theo put something in Kazuma's food? Susato, what do you do? I cannot. You're trying to... Are you trying to do something to Kazuma-sama? You sussy lady. I mean, yeah, lady. I won't say that word, but I will see what I see first. You have to believe me, I didn't do it. I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there is no one else who could possibly have done this. Ugh! Kazuma, I don't understand. Why? Why? Why did this have to happen? I can't take this. Susato, don't you lie. Don't lie, you did it. Don't try to go anywhere. You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen. I am not the perpetrator. I'm sorry. But Kazuma was killed right under my nose here. And I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around, my hands tied, while whoever did this walks free? No, I can't allow that to happen. Well, what do you propose to do then? I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out who took Kazuma's life and how and why they did it. I'm so sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me. Yeah! Oh my god, I got bombed. Ah! What the? Oh, ouch. Ow. Ow. There was a Susato takedown. Oh my god. A Susato, what? What material art form is that? I'm going to need you to prove it. Sorry, prove it? Yes, your innocence. I need evidence. But how am I supposed to? Have you forgotten already what you have achieved just a few weeks ago? You successfully defended yourself in a court of law. Ah, I see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. I have to get Susato-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that prove I'm not guilty of this awful crime. Let's present this one. Yes! Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the door? Oh, yes, it was. I remember clearly. I thought so. Kazuma always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there. Just in case a cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside. So naturally, he did the same last night as well. Ah! Yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe door before he opened them. But if I was truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the door on myself. Yes, that's quite true. In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma. Yes. Please trust me. Please. I beg of you. Please. Please. Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you. Thank you, Susato-san. Now, do you think perhaps you could help me up? I'm kind of upside down now, a bit headache from looking at everything. Please? Well, in the light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here at least. Thank you! So you finally believe me? I'm sorry, no. Huh? What do you mean no? What? I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you use some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position. What does she think I'm a magician? For now, I suggest you investigate as truly as possible in here. I'll do the same. Alright, let's get to work, Susato-san. Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts. Oh. I shall be watching you to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. I won't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example. Right. Well, anyways, I should make start on investigating in here. Examine everything I can. Kazuma, I swear, I will avenge your death. I feel like I still cannot believe he died, okay? There's no blood on the floor. How is he dead? Is he strangled? No. If he's strangled, he couldn't write the things. I don't understand how he died. This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have said whatever he was writing. London Diary. Poor Kazuma, he didn't even make it to his destination. It looks as though the last entry is incomplete. Which means, what? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened? Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue. Hiya! What? That's out of question. What? Again? Kazuma-sama may have departed this world, but you must not read his private thought. Huh? What? Okay. But what if there's something important, something relevant to the case? Alright. I won't read it. Poor Kazuma-sama. Stop! I don't like prying into people's personal matter either. But in this case, isn't the need for clues more important? What the heck? Oh dear! That won't do! Oh? What's the matter, Susato-san? Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused I forgot to look around properly. Ah yes, that's not good. I don't suppose you are as foolish as me in that regards. Are you, Naruhodo-san? Hiya, why you say like that? I'm sure you'll be careful to look around with B and M. What the? Aren't you? Now let's investigate all corners of this cabin. Yes, let's do that. I suppose my field of vision has been rather small until now. I sus this thing. Okay, never mind. This one? I investigated truly, but I can't find anything out of place. This? Did Kazuma write that before he died? It looks like written in ink. He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he was collapsed on the floor. Then I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his finger in the spillage. Poor Kazuma-sama. No doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine. I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of a clue in his last moment, was he? I'm sorry, partner, but I can't read your writing. Ah! No! I don't think that's Japanese, Naruhodo-san. What? Then what language is it? It pains me to admit it, but I don't know. It's not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder? Okay, that one done. What's this? What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware. Whatever the thing was, it appears to have broken clean in two. The glass is such a beautiful color. It looks like a cute little Nesuke fastener from a kimono outfit. I'm not sure that sounds like Kazuma. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him, would he? And the mark beside it, what is it, I wonder? It has sort of a brick-like hue. Yes, you're right. It is the color of brick, isn't it? Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in the cabin. Alright. The books have fallen over on the shelves, look. They've all toppled the same way. And what's this? A statue of some god of the sea? Although he's fallen over as well. Yes, it's almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked and everything mowed down at once. I wonder if perhaps it was Kazuma's doing, his morning sword training, do you think? I seriously doubt it. Then perhaps it was you, Naruhodo-san, in a fit of rage? Rage! I wouldn't have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess up a few books and a statue. That could the way these things have been thrown about have anything to do with the case, I wonder. Well, I just have to set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess. What's this? Oh. That's my dinner from last night, a roast chicken. It was really tasty. Yes, it was very delicious, wasn't it? But did you eat it on the floor here? Oh my god! Susato-san! What do you think I eat on the floor? Wow, I am a stowaway, I'm not a dog. I'm not a doggo. I'm not a dog, Susato-san. I ate at the table, of course. Which begs the question of when and how the plate ended up on the floor. But Kazuma-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he? No, that's right. So he didn't touch it. Which meant all the more for me. Oh no! Does that mean poor Kazuma spent his last night on this earth with an empty belly? Oh no! No! It's just too horrible. Wait, did I forget something? What did I forget? Hey, thanks for the hydrate redeem. Ah, nice drinking. Thank you. Thanks, Monkaba. You really forgot something. Huh? Not lies. Huh? Beef the rail. What do you mean? Okay, here you go. What did I forget? I am concerned. What did I forgot? That's just too horrible. Now I suddenly have a guilty consent and conscience and achy stomach. Oh no. You forgot, Mon. Daily sniffing. Ah. I've been sniff my Mon. Okay, why is this tablecloth like this? I've investigated truly. Okay. Let me. Why is this like this? What? That Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it. Yeah, he was always saying that the Japanese man's katana is his soul. I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on this ship. I suppose that shows just how important it was to him. And now he's gone. But I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet. Why is this candle coupled? Perhaps I should see what this Russian crewman make of the scene of the crime. Excuse me? What? I was wondering how it's going, the investigation, I mean. Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes. But it's not true, I see. Sorry? The criminal asking investigator for information about his crime? Very funny. Oh, it wasn't supposed to be a joke. He doesn't appear to be laughing either. He's convinced you are guilty. He might have some useful information though. I have to keep trying. So, last night, did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all? Yeah, of course not. Now back to the corner of the room and make silent. I say no more to you. Did I hit a nerve? Just for a minute there, it seems a little flustered. When I went for help and the crewman forced the door open, this bolt had been firmly shut. It's quite a small bolt and nothing particular sturdy, and it's just slide across to secure the door shut. But still, with the door bolted, there would be no way to get in or out of the cabin, that's for sure. That's no wonder everyone suspects me. When she glares at me like that, I feel tense up, all tense up and down my spine. I remember reading once on a detective novel. The culprit used a needle and a thread to draw a bolt across from outside of the room in a situation like this. Yes, that's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself. But the door of this cabin and its frame are made of metal, and they sealed together perfectly. Hey guys, I just realized something. If it's made by metal, right? If it's made by metal, can't you just run a magnet to the door when you kill that person? Ayo? Right? You could have just, you know, like use the magnet to close the bolt. What's it? Am I hope that's I don't know. There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid. Maybe possible? I don't know. It feels like that. When she glares at me like that, I feel pins and needle all up and down my spine. Okay, okay. Yes, that's some 2 weeks since we set sail from Japan. Have you really been living in that wardrobe that entire time, Naruhodo-san? I think living isn't quite the right description. Oh no, I suppose not. Although it must have been rather exciting making this voyage in your own secret hideout. The trouble was, I never knew when a member of the crew might come in. So yes, I did basically have to live in the wardrobe. And last night was no exception. But because of that, you have no idea what's happening out here in the cabin. No, sadly not. I investigated truly, but okay, these are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Bruya. It's essentially a list of requests from the captain to all passengers on board. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are strictly forbidden. What? Why are you staring at me? What do you mean? I look like a pet to you? I'm not dog. Oh my god, I'm not dog. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Are you more of a dangerous object or a pet? No! What do you mean? I is no pet or dangerous object. Is not. I'm not too. I'm not even. I can't decide. Well, one thing for sure, either way, I wasn't supposed to be in here. Damn it! There's something in the box. That's a very large traveling case, isn't it? Yes, it carries a lot of memory for me. If he has dangerous object, means he can be a killer. He himself? He killed himself? Memories? What do you mean? Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was brought on board inside that case. Ah yes, I see it says this way up in Japanese. Which in hindsight I should have realized the foreign crewman wouldn't be able to read. I was turned over and over, and then I was tossed on the floor in here. Oh dear, being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds. Imagine being bare hand. Imagine using bare hand to kill someone. Was training and strong, also skilled to wield a sword. I mean, is Kazuma that strong? I'm not sure either. Maybe. So intense. Yes. Well, it was less painful than a Susato takedown. Seigi, the Japanese word for justice. The brush strokes are straight and true, just like Kazuma. Yes, his calligraphy always was a reflection of his heart. Maybe assassinate, grab Sunny. Yet, can't you really look at those characters without feeling shame, knowing who drew them so thoughtfully? Of course I can! I mean, I'm innocent, so why shouldn't I be able to? Please, I'm innocent. I didn't do it. It was Rayo. It's not me. Even though you stole away on this ship. Now you're going to bring that up, are you? I can't win. Oh, you smell the smell of flan cake. Did you steal it? Flan cake? What's a flan cake? Maybe I may have just a little bit. Wait, this thing? This is, yes, it's a bell cord contraption, I think. What do you mean, contraption? Share or sniff? I read about it in a book I was studying that talk about life in Great Britain. Large households often have a bell cord like this, which you can pull a ring. You can pull to ring a bell to summon servants. Really, that sounds almost magical. Can we give it a little try? Yes. In the interest of culture research, obviously. Ooh. I think we ringed it. We rang it. I suppose nobody comes for lowly Japanese people. No, I'm sure it's just everyone is busy, that's all. Aw. I think that's some kind of opening for a ventilator. The hole through which fresh air can circulate into the cabin. Isn't that a little odd? What do you mean? Well, this ventilator, if that's what it is, it looks like it must connect to the next door cabin. Yes, it would appear to. You're right. But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it should be connected to the outside. That's true. It's kind of weird it didn't come. Kazuma could have rang it. True, but I think he's so injured that he cannot rang that thing. He just leave a message on the floor before he died. Perhaps it's so that rain and spray didn't find their way in when the seas are rough or something like that. I suppose maybe that's it. What the heck is this guy? Who is that? He wasn't there a minute ago. Wow. Who is this guy? He looks like a he looks so weird there. As far as I can tell, it looks like he might be European. Oh, how did he? You have noticed the man too, have you? I have no idea who he is or how he got in here, but he looks suspicious and tall. Suspiciously tall. Yeah? Naruhodo-san, don't tell me. You really not know who that is. Sussy tall. Yes, sussy tall. Well, no, I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintance at all. He doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very unusual about him. And is he investigating Kazuma's death or is he just playing on it? I can't tell. Well, in that case, we simply must talk with him. Am I just imagining it, or does Susano-san look almost uncontrollably excited? My English. Uncontrollably. By the way, I expect that you have noticed already, but just in case, if you press space on people when they are in the crosshair, you can converse with them. Alright, then I'll get that suspiciously tall gentleman in my sight and see what he has to say for himself. Oh, please do! Can I move? Excuse me? Excuse me! Do you have a moment? Is this a critical point in my investigation? Maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly. Yes, perhaps that would be for the best. Oh. Oh my god, greetings! I hope you haven't... What? I haven't kept you long? Ah! What exactly are you doing in Kazuma's desk? On Kazuma's desk just now? Ah, I see. Fascinating. Huh? Sorry? What did you see? It feels like he's looking right through me. Oh yes, everything is clear now. The train of reasoning has run its course. My deduction has crystallized. You have been in Afghanistan, I presume. Just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry. What? Now, releasing venture towards foreign climes, you find yourself in a most troubling predicament. Oh, well, that's true, at least. But how? How the deuce did I know that? Perhaps. My God, my English, I'm suffering so much now. It was really the most elementary deduction, hardly worth explaining. Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else? Well, of course, a great many things. There's no mystery, my dear madam. For example, you have fled your native land of Russia, being as you are merciless. A merciless revolutionary. What? Oh my god. You have left 16 victims of assassination in your wake and now traveling to England to blow up the Crystal Tower. Wow! No, bro, no. When the bereaved occupant of this very cabin discovered your identity, you end his life too. Yes, I believe that summarized the facts beautifully. What the hecky? What the hecky? What the hecky? No need to hide the truth now. Nothing deceived his eyes. Ah. Just to be clear, you're talking about me, right? Right? Are you? Certainly I am. Do you see another? Do you see another in this cabin who fits the bill? A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name? I obviously don't look like a Russian, you know. I eat no Russian. I don't even see one person who fits the bill. Ah. So it's true. It was you who did this to Kazuma-sama. Why? What? Why? No, why? Why? What? And you've been plotting a revolution too? It's a shameful behavior, Naruhodo-san. Absolutely wicked. What? Oh, we, no, listen, there's no way Now explain yourself. Tell me everything. You don't have to flip me up to explain it to you, you know. This is ridiculous. How could you do it? For pity's sake, open your eyes. I am not a Russian revolutionary, obviously. Oh, forgive me. And as for you, what kind of deduction was that? You were just saying the first thing that comes into your head. Ah, but was I not right? At least venturing towards a foreign climes, you do find yourself in a most troubling predicament. Do you not? Well, yes, maybe. Ha! There you have it, you see? What do you make of that, Well, to be honest, this ship is en route to England and I'm handcuffed at the scene of a murder. So I'm not really sure you could call it a deduction. It's more plain observation. Indeed, an observation, my dear boy, is the basis of all deduction. And my method is founded upon the observation of trifles. You see, I announce my finding with a brassy certitude. And more often than not, I am right. Ah, I don't think you introduce yourself. Ah, my apologies. How remiss of me. Remiss? Damn, English? Very hard. I am none other than the greatest detective of the century known to man and woman the world over. The inimitable Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. Sholmes. Okay. Give me back my Kazuma. I cannot, you guys. I cannot, Sholmes. So it's really you? The actual Sherlock Sholmes? Oh god. And the very same, the inimitable actual Sherlock Sholmes. I'm trying to read, man, guys. I'm trying to read. Do you know this man, Susato-san? The most famous detective in the world? Naruhodo-san, of course I do. There's nobody who hasn't heard of him. What planet have I been living on then? We must ask him what he deduced. He will have worked out the entire case already, I'm sure. Really? Why do I feel unease about this? Let's just go on. Before we started talking, you were examining Kazuma's desk, weren't you? Kazuma? Ah yes, the victim. Do you notice anything useful? Anything at all? Observe for a moment the desktop of the victim. We see that the victim was engaged in penning some text. London Diary. Kazuma was keeping notes on the trip. But I don't think you should really read his private writings. It could upset people. Tragic! And something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading. You mean you have read it already? It is my business to know what other people do not. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese. Oh, I see. Well, you're about to know what a Susato takedown is. I think that Susato just bully me. Susato-san, aren't you going to throw the detective with one of your trademark takedowns? I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san. What on earth do you mean? Life is so unfair. Right! Why is it so unfair? Why I'm the one being thrown upside down? Anyways, to return to the matter at hand, namely this diary belongs to the victim. It would appear the final sentence is incomplete, as if the author were cut short. Tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray be precise as to details. Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese. A smattering? Dear boy, a smattering. Sayonara, bonsai, mikado, nado nado. I trust you're presumably impressed. No way. But this diary is littered with complicated looking characters of which I can read precisely none. God damn it. He can't read. So what was all that showing off before then? If you would be so kind as to show me, I would be happy to read it for you, Mr. Sholmes. I am much obliged, my dear madam. The final entry here in Kazuma's diary consists of just two short sentences. First reads, 1:23 a.m. I hear a fainting whistling sound. A whistling sound. These are very deep waters. Pray, go on. The second sentence reads, 1:35 a.m. But it looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. A speckled band? What on earth does that mean? I have no idea. I have never heard of that expression before. The ventilator grill, you say? The man was presumably referring... Yep. To the lattice there on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin. Yes, the adjoining cabin. Kazuma's diary has been entered into the court record. Nice. Great detective. So, you are the great detective, are you? Sorry, what was your name again? Indeed, I'm none other than the one and only Sherlock Sholmes. I finally can read the name correctly. Oh, I see. You are German? Sherlock, was it? No. I have no hurl. I mean, I have hair. Please, call me Sholmes. What? You can read all about my exploits in this exciting London publication. Oh yes, Rand's magazine, full of wonderful short stories and interesting articles from Great Britain. I never miss an issue. I have it sent from England especially. Ah yes, here it is. The Adventures of Sherlock Sholmes. So, you're the protagonist in a series of short stories then? Indeed I am! And you have read so many of your own stories, you have started to think you really are a detective. Make no mistake, I am not the poor deluded fellow you take me for. Your interference was backwards. Backward? My trusty biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in the magazine. You have a biographer, do you? Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Wilson, presently keeping shop in London. Dr. Wilson? I must say, thanks to that publication, I've been fantastically busy of late. Why, this very moment I'm returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown. Really, I can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not. Well, I don't either. Deduction, you see, is to me a science, logical reasoning in purest form. A science? Really? The astute observer noticed even the most subtle of reactions in his subject. A figurative glance, a twitch of a muscle, a slight inclination of the posture, fingernails, arm sleeves, furrow in the skin, all these things are data. Right. And the trained logician made deductions from this data in a blink of an eye. The ultimate conclusion is without fail the truth. And as I demonstrated only a few short moments ago, how can he look at me in the eye and claim that? So you see, I have a turn both for observations and for deduction and fame. God damn it! That is what makes me the one and only Sherlock Sholmes. Okay. Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet? Have I managed to deduce anything? My dear fellow! Who do you suppose to discover the culprit in his most cunning hide space? That's right! It was none other than the great detective before you now, Mr. Sherlock Sholmes. Ah, I see. In other words, I'm in this now because of him. When I became anxious about Kazuma-sama this morning, I will summon all of the crew members to force the cabin door open. and I concealed myself among their numbers, gaining entry to the scene of the crime. Yes, luckily for everyone, the great detective Sherlock Sholmes was on board. And the handcuff seems to be an excellent fit, Mr. Naruhodo-san. Oh my god. Ugh! The very moment I laid eyes on the scene, two facts were immediately apparent to me. Oh really? Two facts you say? What two facts? Tell me. Mr. Sholmes, tell me! Tell us, please! What two facts were apparent to you when you came into this cabin this morning? Ah yes, but first let us be precise. The two facts in question were immediately apparent to me. Yes, I understand. But what were they? Allow me to elucidate. The two facts that I deducted from the merely momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows. Number 1, the cabin was locked from within, rendering escape of the culprit out of the question. Number 2, the victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance. Huh? Victim was a Russian? No. Hold on, Mr. Sholmes. What made you think the victim was Russian? Observe the dying message left by the victim on the floor. That is the Russian word for wardrobe. Do you really think Kazuma-sama could have left a dying message in Russian? In their final moments, many find their native tongue filling their head. For this young man, Russian, Kazuma was Russian, was he? He turned into Russian. Initially, I considered guard rope may be the same word of killer. A certain Robert Garde, perhaps. But in the interest of thoroughness, I decided it would be wrong not to look inside of the wardrobe. There, at least. Where you find Mr. Naruhodo sleeping soundly. Quite so, I found you, the renowned Russian revolutionary killer. Why is it that I'm Russian too? I observed that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted. And if my memory serves, that outfit is the traditional dress of Russian people. Oh my god, this Sherlock Sholmes! Our school uniforms are the traditional dress of Russian people? I had no idea! And I had no idea a detective could get something so wrong. I took a photograph of the victim and the message that I might analyze it for possible hidden details. Nice. This was taken immediately after the young man was discovered before the body was removed. Yes, Kazuma had already been taken away when I woke up. This is the first time I actually seen him like this. Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo? Of course not! That's my friend! Bench! Oh, yes, thank you. The photograph of the crime scene has been entered to the court record. Can I ask you something, Mr. Sholmes? What, pray? You mentioned Russian before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia and all of that. Ah yes, the train of reasoning that led me to the truth. Would you mind explaining that train of reasoning to me, do you think? Certainly, if it interests you. How many times I am not Russian and I don't speak Russian? Can we talk about your deduction before, the things you concluded about me, I mean? Ah, the now famously accurate, troubling predicament you find yourself in. Actually, it was the other details that I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless Russian revolutionary and assassin of 16 part. Ah yes, the more solid details. It was a fairly commonplace deduction. Here we have this morning paper. What do you mean? How do you have this morning paper on the sea? Huh? I don't get it. How do you get morning papers on the sea? Huh? And you're like 15 days away from Japan already, you know? Like how do you get morning papers on the sea? How? The main headline reads, Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. This vessel made a port called Shanghai yesterday, and last night the young Russian was murdered. His Kazuma is not Russian. Since when was Kazuma a Russian? It sounds like Mr. Sholmes has concluded he was Russian because of what Kazuma-sama wrote on the floor. It was the simple act of reasoning to realize that the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary. One who would kill the very man who helped him to escape after his true identity was discovered. Yes, you! Villain Bolsheviki. No. How could it be me? I don't look like anything like this man. Look at his face. Well, you are a fearsome revolutionary after all. Therefore, you have no doubt learned to revolutionize your appearance as well. Please. And I might add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list. Need I say more? Well, that's because I'm a stowaway. What about the other details? The 16 victims of assassination and blowing up the Crystal Tower? Ah yes, the journalist clearly interviewed the man and printed all those particulars in the article. The deeds of the man has perpetrated thus far and those he was plotting. Yes, everything about this revolutionary Bolshevik was included. There can be no mistake. Do revolutionaries usually agree to interviews with newspaper reporters, I wonder? And what about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan? Also, quite clearly stated here in the article, Bolshevik is recently returned from after a period of subversive activity in a war-torn region of Afghanistan. Where even is it anyway? This Afghanistan place. Here, take the paper for yourself as the little memento of this great deduction. Oh, thank you. I have absorbed all the that is of interest with me within this page. But I see no rubbish bin nearby. The article about the revolutionary has been entered into the court record. And you may find the article on the back page of interest as well. On the back. Cast your eyes over it sometimes if the interest takes you, though you may need someone to interpret. It's all written in Russian. I couldn't hope to read it. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt just to glance at the article. Maybe there might be a picture or two. So I believe I have given you enough to consider for the time being at least. Ah, do you have somewhere to go? As it happens, the victim's writing in his diary have piqued my interest. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe. And if I'm still too long, the seasickness takes hold. Oh, I suppose you're thinking of investigating the cabin next door? Which the ventilator connects to? PP shoujo pose. The great detectives are a curious breed. Our mind rebels at stagnation. We crave mental exhalation. Oh my god, I cannot read English so hard. So yes, I intend to investigate, hence the truth will become clear soon enough. You think perhaps that we could go with you? No. That would be somewhat complicated. What? But why? A simple glance at your wrist should reveal the answer. Oh, this? After all, you are the prime suspect in this matter. No. There's no point trying to turn it into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place. Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as the culprit at any point. The heck? You are the one that caught me into trouble, though. You said I'm the culprit. This man, give me back my friend! Give me back my friend! You must be joking! You just said it only a moment ago. Dear me, you are clearly misguided. I would have no cause to say such a thing. I cannot. These kind of people who gaslight people with truths and lies. I cannot, like, oh god, I hate these kind of people. I hate him so much. Throw him overboard. I would. I would if I can. God. Well, actually, Mr. Sholmes, I did hear you say that too. You're quite sure? Well, that's very strange. I wouldn't have said you have a face of a criminal, you know. Not really. So what? Will you look at my knees before some great detective are you? You are. But anyways, that was then, and this is now. What do you mean? I feel like he would just come back sadly if you did throw him overboard. Honestly, I think he will come back swimming. True, yes. What I mean, sir, is this. If you are the culprit, then you must play the part more convincingly. Roll over and accept your fate. Oh my god! Oh. Now he's just being plain rude. And off he goes, having just laughed in my face. His sense of humor is as twisted as his name. Naruto-san, what are you just standing there for? Huh? We must go and investigate the cabin next door as well. Aren't you forgetting something? About this, there's no way I. After Kazuma-sama spent his dying moments struggling to leave us a clue you're willing to give up, you're just going to roll over and accept your fate? As if you give me many choice in the rolling over part. I think we still have some investigation to finish off in here first, don't we? Let's carry on and examine what we can in this cabin while we wait for a chance to sleep next door. Good idea. The situation doesn't look good for me, but there are still things I can do to help myself. And I owe it to Kazuma to do everything I can find a way of this and bring the real culprit to justice. Is something wrong, Naruhodo-san? Oh, no. It's just that the crewman standing by the door. I can't help feeling like I've seen him somewhere before. Oh yes, you're right. He does look familiar. Wait a second! Is he not the cop? You know, the cop from the last case. The cop from the last case. I forgot his name, but I know him. He looks familiar. Yes, I think it's him. He's that sassy spy. Excuse me, sir. Yes, what can I do for you? It's him! It's him! It's him! It is him! It's him! I recognize that face, but it can't be. Aha! It is! He's that spy police guy who cough and cough blood because last time when I was when I was coughing as well. I didn't know you were here, Inspector Hosonaga. Dying on the spot as he usually does is him. Hello again. Yes, Hosonaga-san. Hello, Wafer. Welcome to the stream. We are still in part 1 of the investigation of the case, but still, welcome to me being accused murder again of my own friend this time. What are you doing here? I think that should be my line. Oops. I mean, I'm a stowaway, so oops. I was so stunned when I saw you. My heart stopped. Nearly stopped, I hoped. I received some special orders to go undercover as a member of the crew and board this ship. Again? Everyone is gaslighting you. You certainly seems to enjoy undercover work, Inspector. If there's anything I can do to help you, please ask. I never expected to see this man on board. But perhaps his presence can help me out of this hopeless situation. Oh gosh. Let's talk. Special orders. So, what are your special order this time, Inspector? Yes, and why are you dressed like a member of the crew? You got some jam there, buddy. You can't tell. It's a special. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I mean, bro. I mean, common sense. It's a special. It's a special mission for him. He can't tell us. If he tell us, then it's no special anymore. Hmm? This is all my fault. I take full responsibility. For what? My orders were to act as Asogi-san's bodyguard. Kazuma-san's bodyguard? No way! I don't believe it. What? It was Minister of Justice Jigoku who pushed for this overseas study tour to go ahead. You had one job! Hey, Yoshi! Aww! I blush. I brush. How to brush? I cannot brush. Thanks for the compliment. Aww. And he entrusted me with ensuring that Asogi-san reached Great Britain without being assassinated. Assassinated? How? How could that even have been a possibility? I'm not sure. But these are the complicated times. There were tensions between the world's greatest power. Mr. Jigoku said we should be prepared for all eventualities. This is incredible. I don't believe it. Kazuma-sama was assassinated? Obviously, we couldn't give Asogi-san a visible security escort. Which is why I'm undercover now, posing as one of the crew. I see. And I didn't take my eyes off him entire time we have been on board. From morning until night, every day. But I never imagined it would be happen here inside his own cabin. Not here on the first class deck. I failed miserably at my assignment, and Asogi-san is dead as a result. I'm a disgrace! All I can do is humbly apologize. Inspector. So if there's anything at all I can do to help now, just say the word. We're doing what we can to investigate Kazuma's death ourselves. I thought you might be. You didn't do it, didn't you? You are not the killer? Of course not! We really like to investigate the cabin next door. Yes, so we need to be allowed to out of this cabin. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. What? You have been deemed a risk to the ship's safety. If you move even touch the handle of the cabin door. That stormy-looking seaman over there will surely snap your neck into two. I suppose I'm not just a stowaway now. They think I'm a murderer as well. Would it be possible to give me something to work with? Do you think? I'm going to need something persuasive. What do you mean? If I had a solid reason why the next door cabin should be investigated, for example, I'd do everything I could to persuade the captain to allow it. Really, I lay my life on the line. if I had to. But I didn't see how. There may be a way. What? Really? Think of how you tried to persuade me of your innocence, Naruhodo-san. By presenting me with a piece of evidence that you already had in your possession. Evidence? It's just the same when you are in the court, you must have done it many times during your trial. Simply select the present panel and choose some evidence that Inspector Hosonaga could use. So evidence that could give us a viable reason to investigate the next door cabin, is it? Alright, yes. I think I might know what we can use. Let's see if I can present the detective with the evidence he needs to persuade the captain. Great, I don't have much evidence. This is interesting. Have you found something relevant, Naruhodo-san? Well, no, I mean, it looks like it might be interesting. I can't read a single word, I'm afraid. No, nor can I. But look at this picture. Perhaps it's about a beautiful young Russian princess, do you think? She's very pretty, isn't she? I suppose you enjoy articles like this, do you? I don't know. I can't make sense of it. I'm glad you noticed this article. Allow me to give you a short summary of its content. Semen. Yeah! No, sussy. Oh, thank you. He pops up everywhere. This Mr. Sholmes. It's about the disappearance of a young lady last night. Yay, Shishi! Have a nice dinner! I feel like having supper, but I shouldn't though. Renowned prima ballerina of the Nova Rich Ballet disappeared from Shanghai. During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing. She is, of course, the talented young Nikolina Pavlova. Why are Russians' names so hard to remember? It would appear the woman was in costume when she was found be missing from her dressing room. Wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured, which is worth some 20,000 rubles. Oh, how much is 20,000 rubles? I have no idea, but I'm quite sure it must be an unbelievable sum of money. Susato-san are shining like diamonds themselves. The tiara is the property of the Nova Rich Ballet. It seems the director is beside her with worry. Yes, I'm not surprised. The company is most anxious to recover both Miss Pavlova and valuable tiara. They requested international assistance at all ports with sailings to Great Britain. Could this be another case of a Russian fleeing his or her country? It does seem to be the Russian thing to do. I'm not even going to justify that with a response, Mr. Naruhodo-san. The article about the ballerina has been added into the court record. Okay. Right. Not this one. Not this one, not this one. Ah! You present this. What is that? It's Kazuma's diary. Just before he died, Kazuma-sama wrote something rather strange in his diary. Strange? In what way? He wrote, what looks like some kind of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator griddle. Really? A speckled band? That's strange. Yes, we're still trying to work out on what he meant by that, but what I'd like to know is... Don't tell me the ventilator, is it? You're very astute, Inspector. That ventilator clearly joins to the next door cabin. That's right, so if we could investigate in there, we might be able to work out what speckled band was. Alright then. I can't leave this cabin at the moment. I'm stuck here until we arrive at the next port. The captain has given me strict orders to guard the scene of crime, you see. I'll have to entrust the investigation to you. Really? You're willing to do that? Yes, as long as you don't leave the first class cabin area. I'm afraid I can't remove those handcuffs though. But what about the captain? Aren't you going against his direct order? I am a man of my word. And I promise you that I will lay my life on the line if that's what it makes to convince the captain. After all, I failed to keep Asogi alive. This is the least I can do. Thank you. Let's seize the moment then, Naruhodo-san. The select move and we can leave this cabin at last. Move! Alright. Let's see what we can find out. Oh gosh. Phew, I'm finally out of that cabin. I have to admit, this isn't quite what I was expecting. It's less spacious out here than I thought it would be, and this is the most luxurious accommodation. Yes, indeed. Kazuma-sama was being sent to this study tour by the government. That's why he's being able to put up in a first-class cabin. Even still, this is about twice as large as my accommodation in steerage. Really, that must be awful. Oh, look over there. There's another crewman. Keep watch. And he looks enormous, even if he's sitting down. The door next to him leads to a second-class accommodation. I suppose he's making sure that no one comes in here who shouldn't. I suppose. Like people in handcuffs. Naruhodo-san, you look like a little boy visiting a toy shop for the first time. I would have thought you would be used to the ship by now. We have been at sea for 2 weeks already. Well, yes, I know, but the thing is, I was inside Kazuma's trunk when I first came aboard. And ever since, I've been shut up inside that little wardrobe. It must have been a very trying time for you. Please, don't give me that pity look. There's a huge book on the top of the table there, and there's a pen next to it. Yes, that looks like the ship's log. Shall we have a little look through then? The writing is so neat and precise. Every detail about the voyage has been meticulously recorded. You won't expect a rough and ready sailor to have such beautiful writing. And no reaction at all. I thought he might appreciate the compliment. I'm not sure that rough and ready is much of a compliment, Naruhodo-san, even to a sailor. Anyways, last night log is mostly blank. Presumably that means there was nothing to report. That looks like a plan of the SS Bruya. It shows each deck. Look. The Bruya is a large-scale steamship with a triple skin hull. What a marvelous of engineering. Well, it's been playing in my mind for a while now, actually, but how is it that such a huge lump of metal doesn't sink at the bottom of the ocean? Oh, that's really quite simple, Naruhodo-san. It is? Well, consider that Japanese archipelagos, the islands of Japan. Yes, they are not metal, but they're enormous lump of earth, many times larger than this ship. And they don't sink, do they? They've been floating happily on the sea since the god created them. Are you sure it's just they are not like, you know, some mountain at the bottom of the sea? You know, like we are just on the tip of the tip is showing, so it's an island. Well, I suppose so. Okay. Excuse me, but could I ask you something? You little stowaway murderer! That wasn't a good start, was it? Alright, let me try instead. Good day, Mr. Sailor. I was sorry to trouble you, but could I perhaps ask something of you? You little third-class lady maid! Oh my god. That's so rude. Oh. He seems to have caught this lay sailor on a bad day, Susato-san. I'm no sailor! My mother gave me name. I'm a senior crewman. Vtuber. Phew. The best thing is just to avoid eye contact, I think. Mr. Strojanov? About this first-class cabin area? Yeah. We are the finest part of Bruya steamship. For very important persons. What sort of very important person? Government officials, king, queens are traveling in secret. Many important persons. That's why I always guarding this place. Gosh, that's amazing. But somehow I let stupid stowaway inside. I want to pick you up and throw you in ocean, but Strojanov is not an animal. Thank you. If I may, I was wondering, is the cabin next to Mr. Asogi currently occupied? Oh! Huh? How to read? I don't know. Susato-san? Do you understand that? It sounded like da. I think it's probably Russian for yes or no. Genius. It is not permitted to visit other cabins without invitation. Well, it sounds like there's somebody in the next door cabin at least. Yes, it's tantalizing. Last night. Are you on watch here all the time, Seaman Strogenov? Da, all time. So criminal like you cannot come in or get out. I wonder, could you tell us anything about last night at all? Nobody expects the Kano Inquisition. Hello! Hello, Kano. I hope you already got well a little bit better. It is sad about the student boy. Were you on the watch last night as well? Oh! Hey, thank you, Murasaki Mio, for the follow. Hey, thanks for the hydrate as well, cause I've been reading for 2 hours already. Thank you, drink some water. Yes, thirsty. I try to finish this as quick as I can, but I don't know if I can finish. If I can't finish, then I'll probably end the stream early today, then continue tomorrow, cause I have work tomorrow. I have to get up early today. I have work today. It's already 12 a.m. 12:50 a.m. So it's today, yeah. And did you notice anything at all? This guy's face kinda adorable. You mean with the stripes? I wonder how he get the stripes here. Is he the stripe band? Oh my god. Then it kinda makes sense if it's him. Hey yo? Anything unusual? I cannot read that. He suddenly got so angry. Susato-san, did you understand that? It was clearly a no! Oh, so da is yes. Da is yes. I saw nothing unusual. Hello? Okay, what? Hello? Hello, welcome Raiders! Hello! Welcome Raiders! Okay, I never see it coming. Yes, it is true. Hello all the Raiders! I'm Rayo, a variety streamer, and then I just play a lot of kind of games actually, so welcome to my stream. I was trying to clear my name from being accused as the murderer again. Second time. So here we are, and I'll be reading all the texts. So yeah. How's everyone? And how's Murasaki Mio? How do I pronounce your name properly? Let me give you a shout out as well, because I have no mods, so I have to do everything myself. Oh god, wait. I hope. What are you playing just now? time to make mods. I mean, not make mods. I'm supposed to hire more mods. I was playing Great Ace Attorney. That's how I found you. Fellow lawyers, hello Mio. We have another fellow lawyers. How far have you been in this game? If I may wonder, maybe you're more further in. I'm like on the second case. in this game. I'm still very new. I have 2 more cases left. Wow! Nice. My God, I'm so new to this lawyer game. So far, it's been quite fun for me actually. I'm enjoying it, this game so much. Oh, character look at chat. Yeah, this is Rayo. She's cute, but Oba-chan. What do you mean Oba-chan? I mean, technically, yeah, I'm the aunt to all the chats. They will be. Everyone is like, yeah, you're the aunt, you're the rich aunt to the chat. So yeah. So 2 more cases before the whole game ends. And may I ask how long? How long do you play? Reach? I will not deny, but my aim is to be a rich aunt. Okay, my aim in life is still being a rich aunt. Oops, I've dropped my heels. Whoopsie! Woo! Another one more. Okay. Me too, me too. Leo, can we have allowance? Well, if you guys behave. I mean, my chat always behave, I think. I believe my chat behaves. Mio, if you're tired, feel free to go rest. I mean, it's pretty late. I'm not sure what time is it on your side, but please do rest. Streaming is actually quite tiring. But thank you for your raid. Yeah, it's almost 2 a.m. here. So you're like, you're 1 hour ahead of me. Hey, thanks for the raid, Mio. Appreciate it. And I hope I can see you on I hope I can see your stream next time actually, because I didn't get to see it. Yeah. So next time I will try to visit your stream earlier. Oh, where you from? I'm from Malaysia. I do not call myself a Malaysian VTuber, but I'm from Malaysia. I do speak in Chinese as well. So English, Chinese, both I can speak well. So yeah, I see your name has a CH, but I'm not sure if you are playing it in Chinese or your stream is in Chinese. Fellow streamers. Oh, it's for channel. Oh, it means channel. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Hi neighbor, I'm from Singapore. Hello, Excel. How do I pronounce your name? Excel. I mean, Excel. It's Excel, right? I hope I got it right. But yes, hello neighbor. Hello, fellow neighbors. Excel. Stop bullying me. I can read. My stream is English, but occasionally Japanese. Hi, not neighbor EU here. Yes, everyone, remember to hydrate as well for all the raiders who joined just yet. Okay, I guess I have to read this quick and then hopefully not end soon, but I will try to finish part 1 if there's a part 1. I'll try to finish part 1 at least and then head to bed because it's late. I have to get up at like 8 a.m. to go to work. So yeah, I do have my day job. But yes, Raider, feel free to go and rest if you are tired, because watching streams, lurking in the streams are actually quite tiring as well. I understand. So feel free to stay around if you still want to, you know, like know more about how I solve my case. Because sometimes I'm just really dumb. Thank you, have fun. Yes, Mio, go rest. Go rest. Good night. Mwah. Let me just Mwah. Alright, let's get back to this and quickly finish this. And you didn't hear any strange noise. It should have a whistle sound out there, if I recall on the evidence. Or sense anything was wrong in some ways? I said no! Okay. No. Okay. 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 We know. No. Okay. No. I'm not so sure. I could have sworn that he wouldn't catch my eyes for a moment there. Right, let's go with this one. Could you tell us who's traveling in the cabin next to Mr. Asogis? Obviously he can't. His name is Mr. Grimsby Rylord. He is very important Western gentleman. A Western gentleman. Do not think about it. It has nothing to do with the murder of the student boy. How can you be so sure about that? Mr. Rylord is authentic Western gentleman. But being authentic doesn't mean he has nothing to do with the case, okay? He can be authentic but a murderer as well. I believe how such a man would have no interest in lowly student from insignificant Far East Island. That was harsh. Oops. Could you tell us when Mr. Roylott came aboard? That is not your business. Come to think of it, even though we've been at sea for 2 weeks now and I've been in Kazuma's cabin the entire time, I've never once heard anything from the next door cabin or even felt like there's someone there. Huh. Presumably, since this gentleman is occupying one of the first class cabin, he must be really important. That's right. That is none of your business. He is important. I mean, first class cabin people is important. This is enough. I cannot say more now. Okay, you don't talk. Oh, this is time for me to report to the captain. You must return to cabin. Yes, alright. Bulkheads to second class area is staying locked at all times. You escape when the lobster whistles on the top of the mountain, or as English say, when the pig fly. Yes, I understand. Good. Now we can investigate this area properly, shall we? Definitely. Yes. What, okay, not here. Oops. Aha, what's this? What do you think this is? It's a very pleasing shape, isn't it? There's an emergency alarm. It's probably best not to touch. Oh, an alarm. It says press only times of emergency. It looks through, it sets an alarm bell ringing all over the ship and brings the vessel to a complete stop. Oh, this I have to see. What are you doing, Naruhodo-san? You mustn't touch it. But this is an emergency situation. Just look at his cuffs. You know full well that that's not what the alarm is for. If you were to bring this vessel to a standstill for no good reason, you'll be in an even worse situation. I wish everything would just stop. This ship included. Okay, if you guys seeing my eyes closing, it's normal because I'm reading down. If I read down, then... But it's a big red button and it's speaking to me, press me. Oh yeah, guys, I have a funny story about this one. The red big button. I do have a story about it. You guys wanna hear about it? I don't know how many people I can bait here, but I do have a very funny story about this one. IRL.
Boy, I think you thirsty.
EXL, thanks for the hydrate. What do you do, Monkas? Right, okay, so... guys been to IKEA? IKEA? Yeah, what's it called? IKEA? Yeah, okay. Okay, guys, if you have been to one, you surely will see there's a lot of emergency doors around, right? That leads to outside. Okay, so this happens when I'm young, and when Malaysia has their first IKEA in Malaysia. Okay, so what happened was that I was at the canteen, the food area, the canteen, IKEA canteen, right? And I was looking outside of the window. I see a lot of cars moving and there's people walking around, right? So I saw this emergency door, and it's transparent. Mind that, everything is like transparent. So it's a transparent emergency door, and I just went and opened it because I thought people would just open this door and go outside to smoke. So I went there and opened that freaking door, and guess what? The whole IKEA went into a chaotic mode. The whole IKEA went into a chaotic mode where the alarm rang, the whole IKEA alarm rang, the whole IKEA, like the whole thing rang, like the alarm just rang like and then the, what's it called, there's this broadcast lady. I believe the lady that you know, there's this one lady that would start to like say, like, you know, oh, that's nice of you, started a rave party. Oh man, I rather not. You know that I was not aware, so I opened the door, and the lady that, and once the bell rang and everything, people are like kind of stunned because it's a new IKEA, like a new one. They haven't had those kind of stickers where, you know, like if you open this door there will be fines and everything. It's just an emergency door. Okay, so I didn't expect there will be a bell rang when you open the door, and then the bell rang and the whole IKEA just went into a stop. Like everyone just freeze, and then they have their food and trays and everyone just stare at me with the door opened, and my mom stared at me like, why do you open the door, you stupid daughter, you stupid, why you so bodoh, huh? Why you go and open the door, huh? You cannot see, it's an emergency door, why do you do that, huh? Hello, Adam. Yes. So do you run? No, I can't. I was almost too terrified to even run away. My mom is just staring at me. I don't know what to do. I'm just freeze in the spot that I don't know what to do. And then after that, the broadcast lady was asking, like, she just went and said, like, what the hell is going on, and why there's why the bell is ringing and everything. And then she said, like, is there a blind man that opened the door or whatever? So I just went like, oh my god, what the heck? I'm like, oh god, what, oh my god, I shouldn't have opened the door. It's just, god damn it, oh my god, my life ends here. I gonna go into some sort of jail or whatever, just because I opened an emergency door. But eventually what happened is that everyone just start to ignore the bell sound and resort to the management to actually just turn it off. And from that onwards, believe me, from that onwards, the door has their individual bells. Like if you open one side, that one place door, it will have their own individual bell. It's not like the whole IKEA will go into the wee sound. It's just only that section will go into that sound, and it always resolve very quickly rather than mine. I think mine like lasted for over 20 minutes. The bell sound lasted for 20 minutes. The alarm sound, yeah. So it was kind of bad. It was not kind of bad. It is bad. and then also in from that onwards, right? The emergency door, they start to have like what is it called? Those kind of barricade belts. You know, like when you queuing, you see those belts around. They have those around the emergency door from that onwards. So no one's opened the door. But mind that, like there's still kids opening that door anyways. It's just that the alarm sound is not as loud anymore. So that's the story about the emergency alarm. let me catch up with the let me catch up with the chat. Okay, what happened? I hereby declare the title Rayo the Manifestation of Chaos. Your mom just pulled out lock. Rayo testing system for them. Well, next time just break the door for fun, then run. I don't think I can do that anymore now when I'm this big. You know, that time I was very young. That time I was very, very young. So, yeah. I was very young at the time. Silly me for doing that, but from that onwards I know some things shouldn't be touched. Yeah. Something when they say don't touch, don't touch. The good old days, yeah. It was the good old days. You're still young, the hell talk about. I mean I'm still young. I mean that time I was illegal. No. I'm not illegal. I'm underage. Great. I don't have the English word for it. Like I am I am underage. Yes, that's the word. Yeah, that means you can do it again. No, Sunny, no. That's not how it works. Okay, whatever you say. She's auntie now. Yes, I am. I'm at a legal age now. I will get jailed for doing things or get fined heavily for doing reckless things, you know? Not like when you're young. Okay, let's get back to this one. If you have to do something foolish, at least make it something that doesn't affect anyone else. Ah. Okay. What's this on the floor though? Ah, a trap for catching mice. Yes, we have plenty of those back in Japan. Although they seem to be using a lump of chalk or something as a bait. Let me see. Yes, I think that's what called a cheese. It made from the milk of cows. Cheese? I wonder what that tastes like. Cheese? I love cheese. Guys, chat, any cheese? Cheese lover in the chat? Cheese lovers? Auntie Rayo, does it mean there will be a Rayo Junior in not a far future? Well, if I'm an auntie, I won't be having any Junior Rayos around. Does Japan not have cheese back then? I'm not sure either, actually. Cheese. Hello, Cappy. Hello. Thanks for dropping by. Isn't it so late for you? You should go sleep. Huh? You can't eat it, Naruhodo-san. The trap will snap shut on your finger. Really? But... I suppose you're right. You weren't actually going to try it, weren't you? All I had to eat for the past couple weeks is Kazuma's leftover. You don't know how hungry I've been in that wardrobe. Poor you. I'll find a little snack for you later. Do it for the cheese. You mean like put our hands at a trap? Ouch. Easy. Let's go. This is it. This is the cabin next to ours. The one the ventilator connects to. Yes, the ventilator from the beach. Kazuma-sama wrote that he saw a speckled band emerging. Maybe whoever in this cabin can help to solve that in particular mystery. Let's ask. Knock, knock. Oh. Let's knock. Nobody is in. No answer. We are out of luck, it seems. There's no one in there to help with our inquiries. How annoying! Huh? What's that? It came from the inside of the cabin. Such a high-pitched scream. It must have been a woman. Oh my god, I did the correct voice acting. Inside. I'm about to break the door down. Oh my god, Sholmes, stop! Stop, Sholmes, you don't... Mr. Sholmes! I shan't be stopped. And when the feet is on me, I revel in kicking doors off their hinges. Please, wait! Mr. Sholmes! The door doesn't appear to be bolted. It doesn't? Then how the induce I can dispatch this muscular urge? What? Pray! Can I kick? Sholmes only come in to cause more chaos. Sholmes? Does it mean Holmes or Sholmes? I mean, yeah. I think we should go in. There's no time to think about stress relief. Who are you? A Western gentleman who looks like... This man looks Russian to me. We heard a woman scream. A woman? Don't be absurd. As you can see, there's nobody but me in this cabin. True, this old man appears to be the only person in here. But in that case, who just screamed? All of you, now! Please excuse the intrusion, but you are Mr. Grimsby Roylott, I believe? Yes, that's me. And you are? I am the one and only, the actual Sherlock Sholmes. Oh god, you have heard of me, no doubt. Sholmes kicked the person inside instead to release the urge. if he did. If he did. No. He's not that famous. Sholmes, I'm a great detective among great detectives. One who adorns the cover of popular magazines, no less. I assure you, you may trust me completely. Okay, don't trust this guy completely at all. Don't even trust him. He just lie and make gaslight people. The man used the magazine like a business card. Hey, yo, Cappy, thanks for the hydrate. Let me just take water. Oh my god. A detective? I do not trust detectives. We distinctly heard a scream emanating from within this wall. But there won't appear to be a lady concealing herself within the wardrobe this time. So might I be so bold as to ask you to open that small traveling case? What? Don't be stupid! How could anyone fit in a small trunk like this? Well, it's quite fashionable these days, is it not? Traveling inside one's trunk. Hey, stop! Stop it! Sholmes, stop! Stop! I travel in a big bag, okay? Don't look at me! What the heck? What the heck? The Do you see it, guys? The box move? Oh, but do you see that, Mr. Naruhodo? Are you telling me the lady's been put in a very smaller bag? Yes! The case just shook. Wafer? Ah? VA rail out. I cannot VA. I try, but I can't. The box is shook. The box is haunted. Burn it. Phasmo. Phasmo? The box... Leave now! Otherwise I call the steward. So this is Kazuma's neighbor, Mr. Grimsby, right, Lord? There's no doubt about it. This strange Russian man is hiding something. Hiding something. I couldn't agree more. Let's see if we can find some clues before the blurry sailor returns. Oh god, I think this is gonna take me a while to finish. Okay. We will continue until another 10 more minutes, then I'll end the stream because it's a bit long. Look at this box then. Oh my god, why are you in there? Do you have a moment, please, Mr. Sholmes? You need only address me as Sholmes. That's what I just did, isn't it? Well, Mr. Sholmes, what we are doing in there? Why, I was resting, of course. You're resting in the wardrobe. Damn, nice. Resting? Indeed, I was contemplating our sea voyage from the confines of the wardrobe with waiting for the inevitable time that you would need to call my great powers of detection into service. Oh my god! I'm cringing! I shouldn't call him at all. And it would seem that the hour is upon us now. The time has come. Am I mistaken? Well, no, actually you are spot on for once. Observe closely. Our Russian host in this cabin, Mr. Rylot, is clearly trying to hide something. And do you know what's the most effective weapon to use against a Russian hiding a secret? Why, the truth, of course. Oh my god. Though it should be pointed out that such methods are not exclusively for Russians. Right. Can you imagine how Russians will react when the secret he got so closely is exposed? Would you like to witness it? Oh yes, please! Well then, what are you about to see may well astound you. For I am about to apply my great detective's greatly admired great deduction to the case. My god. Oh my god, I don't know oh great. Could this man be more hackneyed portrayal of a dubious Russian, I ask you? What? From time to time, it occurs to me. Is the fellow dubious on account of his Russianness or Russian on account of his dubiousness? I cannot this English. This better be good, Sholmes. Yes. I don't really think either of those things should be occurring to you or anyone. That's right, and Mr. Sholmes. I know this man's beard and dark glass are hard to ignore, especially in the first meeting, but I once read, it's a capital mistake to theorize before you have all the evidence. It's bias the judgment. Shh! I must have complete silence. What are you doing? Why are you peering at my face like that? Aha! Just I thought. Yes, I have quite made up my mind now. There can be no other explanation that accommodates all the facts. Mr. Royland, I have reached two incontrovertible conclusions. Oh my god, my English! What? What do you mean? Number one, your true identity is that of a villain. With those shirts, you are about to end the existence of something most dear. Are you not? Huh? Number two, another conclusion I have drawn. You are, at the very moment, no less in midst of committing a most grievous crime. Beneath that beard, your mouth quivers with nervous tension as you realize you have been discovered. Does it not? Oh, Naruhodo-san, I never imagined I would witness one of Mr. Sholmes' great deductions with my own eyes. Not yet, that's 5 minutes. 5 minutes! I mean, he could have been getting a beard trim. I mean, yeah. That was a great deduction. Nothing can deceive Mr. Sholmes. In a single glance, he can deduce all there is to know about a person. What? What ineffable twaddle? Oh yes, I have read about it countless times in the adventures of Sherlock Sholmes. Oh my god, I got scared by light. Oh my god, I got scared by my own light. Like, there's the light just shine and reflect. Oh my god, my man needs to get beard cut. And now I experience the astonishing impact of his great deduction firsthand. It's like a dream come true. Oh my god. I can hardly believe it, but all the color has drained from Mr. Roylott's face. It looks somehow both Mr. Sherlock Holmes' conclusion were right. How? How could you? How could I possibly know such things? You wish to say. Very well then. I shall elucidate. I shall explain how it was that I arrived at this pair of conclusions. So do I cordially invite you upon a journey of logical discovery. Let us board the train of reasoning. Put plainly, let us work through my deductions together. The great deduction. The game is afoot. Old man's identity. So, the dubious look Russian Mr. Royland, obviously what catches the eye in the first place. It's the enormous pair of shears in your hand. Now, we ask ourselves, what could you possibly want with such an implement? The answer, of course, is staring us in the face. You were on the verge of using the shears to cut away the copious beard you sport. Where does spotlight come from? Right. Now, moving on. The question being back is this. Why would you desire to get rid yourself of this significant beard, Mr. Roylott? Once again, the answer is plain. We have the clear evidence to shed light on the matter. Regards, if you will, this morning's newspaper, in particular, the fascinating front page article, which it would appear you have read also, Mr. Rylord. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that you reveal your true identity is the article about the revolutionary. In translation, the headline reads the revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. As you cannot fail to observe, the subject of the article possesses an extremely copious beard. Having noted the article yourself, you decide to remove your incriminating facial hair before it gives you away. In short, your true identity is beyond doubt. You are the fearsome Russian revolutionary himself, villain Bolshevik. Not that I heard of you myself, you understand? I cannot, how, what? Wrongdoing, okay. Now, as for my second conclusion. You are, at this very moment, on the brink of committing a most grievous crime. And the proof of this crime over there. Oh yes, Mr. Rylord. Taken unawareness, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see. Ah! And I assure you the eye speaks way so much more equivalently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the fugitive lance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, that traveling case. I know, I saw it, I saw the time. We have to like finish this one. This line. This is the time I think that the case be open and its content laid bare. I know. No, I refuse. What could you possibly be concealing inside with us? By my estimation, the young lady perhaps one slight enough to fit her in. Don't be absurd. And what, pray, would be the identity of this young lady in the traveling case? Dear me. Inside the suitcase is another suitcase! Chan-chan! We are not well suited to a life of crime, aren't we? Your careless cope ordeal betrays you. Once again, we need only follows your fugitive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason you refuse to open your traveling case can be equally found in the pages of this newspaper. For there is another most stimulating article. If we turn from the fleeing revolutionary to the back page, the renowned prima ballerina of Nova Rich Ballet disappeared from Shanghai. Such a headline led us to but one conclusion. Oh, he's actually getting into a good point. Your crime is that of abduction. Oh damn. It feels so point on, but why do you adopt a lady? And now we have another case. And according to the article, the young lady's name is Nikolina Pavlova. Thus concludes Sherlock Sherlock Sholmes, great deduction of the Russian enigma. Elementix. Huh? Oh god, what? What? Susato-san, that wasn't one of the great deductions I have been hearing so much about, was it? Well, their stories are full of Sholmes, Mr. Sholmes, brilliant deductions, you know. I lost hope the moment I saw his name. Objection. Rayo as a model? Yes. I got my model last week. When I not debut, sorry. When I celebrate my first year anniversary. So yeah, I got my model. Hello. You're right, I expect too much from him. Congrats on 1 year. Yes, thank you, Jaggy. Thank you for the wishes. Okay, let's get on to this. But that, it seems a little different somehow. My first year coming soon too. 1 month from now. Yes, Jackie, have you prepared for it? Like one year anniversary celebration. Have you did some preparation for it? Nope. I mean, Jackie, do prepare it a bit earlier, cause my last I did prepare for the first year anniversary, but what happened was that on the day itself, the actual day itself, when it's my the day of my first anniversary, I kind of I don't have any viewers in my stream, and what's worse is the game I was playing is actually need a lot of people. I was playing Goose Duck. Okay, you need your chat to play with you, and I did not prepare enough. Yeah. Oh, that's what happened. That's what happened on my first anniversary. But no doubt, I have celebrated my whole first anniversary with a countdown. So I have streamed 6 days. Yes, 6 days. In continuous, so no non-stop 6 days, and then yeah, of course, it's like very nice. How about Zomboid? Yes, Zomboid is really nice. If I remember Project Zomboid is pretty nice actually. Yeah. For our stream radio, no, it's gonna end. It's gonna end here. Like we gonna end it, but let me just finish this talking. Oh my god. Excuse me, Mr. Sholmes. Could you come over here? Pray. What can I do for you? It's been 50. Please forgive me. It's about your deductions. Would you mind? Not at all. Go on. I'm still on break, so... Well, Jackie, I think you should prepare a bit for your first year. Need to sort out all my life stuff. I see. I think yes, it's important to sort out your IRL stuff, then come back for the anniversary. But do prepare a bit so people can hype up. So you can hype up the anniversary itself. Yes. But if you need a collab, I'm always here. I don't mind. If you need a collab for your first anniversary, I'm always here. just so you know, I'm declaring on my stream. My chat will be my what is it called? What's it called? My chat will be the evidence. What? No. There is a word for it. The chat will be your content. No. Witness. Yes, that's the word. Witness. My chat will be the witness of what I promised you. Okay, Jackie. My chat will be the witness. I can't remember the word for it. Well, to start with, there's the newspaper article. I think we had the same discussion before, but these two men look nothing alike, nothing like each other. Ah, yes, I recall our discussion earlier, and at the time, I believe I told you that the man is a revolutionary. Well, to be able to revolutionize his own appearance. You mean? Oh my god. To fairness, Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Roylott does look more like this man than you do. That's not the point. And everything, the part of him abducting the ballerina. Oh, also, do you need help sorting out your Discord server though? Yes, Jackie, I do need a bit help, but I think probably like when I'm not streaming, I will need help. I will ask. Thanks, Jackie, for asking. Indeed, a truly startling revelation. Oh my god. At first glance, the case would appear too small to accommodate a young woman. Not just the first glance, it's just too small! Clearly! You've been lucky to fit a 5-year-old in that suitcase! Even if you push hard, really hard. I'm gonna get some rest now. Have fun, Rayo! Yes! 20 minutes, oh my god! I can feel Dark Kano's gonna put me into I suppose the missing ballerina is a 5-year-old child, is she? It's Sholmes' fault. Yes, it's Sholmes' fault. He talked too much. Do you mean you don't know? You mean you don't know? No, the young lady is 15. No, I didn't know. How could I? Well, if she's 15, then 10 years worth of her would be poking out of the case. Some years ago, I read something pretended, I believe. A troop of men consuming vinegar daily in order to promote a certain letharginess in their body. Vinegar? And for such a sour bunch, it would surely be simplicity itself to consort in oneself into a confine that's of that small case. Oh dear, you might be thinking of contortionist in the circus, Mr. Sholmes. This whole thing is turning into a circus. Mr. Naruhodo, there's something occurred to me about Mr. Sholmes' deduction just now. I think his power of observations are, well, magical. His eyes cut to the heart of the matter almost instantly. Oh my god, it's just where he directs his attention and his logic that seems a little off. Your idea of a little may be a little off itself, Miss Susato. It's just one or two keywords in his deductions that seems to let him down. So I was wondering if we might perhaps tactfully switch them for alternative. What do you think? Switch the keywords in his deductions? Yes, but very tactfully. I'm sure that if we could do that, we unlock the true genius of Mr. Sholmes' great deduction. Precisely the thought that was going through my own mind. This man is a lot of work. At times I wonder how anyone puts up with me. Oh my god, it's not that funny. And you, my good fellow. Sorry? Take a moment to look at your wrist. My wrist? Where are your handcuffs? What? How did it? I felt they may have hindered your ability to follow me in our dance of deduction. I don't believe it. Mr. Sholmes, you're a marvel. And don't worry, I shall restore the shackles to your wrist when we are finished. I'm not worried, in fact, I'd rather stay like this. So, let us begin. Sherlock Sholmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. I'm dying. Hello! Stop this madness! Course correction. Stop. Okay. So the dubious look there. Obviously, first place, okay. Okay. How do you know they're cutting beard? I'm not sure you really use that shear for cutting off a beard. I doubt something I ever have to worry about. It's not quite sick right with me, Joe. It doesn't seem to be sick right with Mr. Ryland either. Which means I suppose that deduction is wrong. Let's try to switch the keyword here, Naruhodo-san, and see if it helps the matter. Alright, but how? I think we should start by taking a long hard look at the Mr. Roylott. I wonder if it's really his beard he handles to use the shield on. Exactly. If we don't manage to find something to fit the sense of Mr. Sholmes' deduction better, then what? Then I'll leave the rest to your capable hands, Naruhodo-san. Why am I the one to do something about this? But anyways, let's see if there's anything we could even use to switch around the last sentence. What exactly Mr. Roylott is going to use those enormous shears for. For his long hair? What's this? It looks like the cassette of a stunning golden locks. No. The color is not on point. Not the point. The point is what he's doing on Mr. Roylott's head. And how it's growing out of the underneath of his thick black hair. Oh yes, that's true. It's stunningly beautiful and stunningly surprising. There's something not right here. Is he not cutting his hair? I feel it's just the hair though. I think it's the hair. I want to present this one.
Yes!
Yes! Oh! You were on the verge of using the shears to cut away the golden locks on your spot. Indeed! You have identified the precise detail I was intending to expose. Such large golden hair certainly does not befit an old man. You're not a man at all, you're a woman. And judging from the length of and sheen of your hair, one still very much in her youth. Oh no. If only I had managed to cut off my hair, no one would have suspected. The question then begs is this: why would you desire to get rid of yourself of these significant locks? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter. Aha! Yes! This part. Shut up! Well, that was a shock. I have no idea what the woman... That old woman was really a young woman in disguise, do you? Yep. What? Why are you staring at me like that? Yes, it was surprise. Naruhodo-san. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Sorry? You look like you're in your elements as well. You dance around the room deducting the fact with Mr. Sholmes. Oh my god, my sister came back and she just closed the door. I just got shocked. I got shook by her. Oh well. I was doing what we agreed. I'm not having fun or anything. This is strict business. And no strictly. Yes, I understand. Say no more. Anyways, let's focus on the next part, Mr. Sholmes' deduction, shall we? The evidence that he picked out doesn't fit the fact at all. No, that's true. Given that Mr. Roylott is actually a woman. Exactly, he or rather she can't possibly be the mercilessly revolutionary. I suppose it's because the deduction as a whole has been taken a different direction now. Yes. Let's switch to evidence for something else. Something that fits the fact as we now understand them. For some reason... I'm rushing to finish. I'm rushing to finish. I am not rushing to finish my stream. Skippy! Hello, welcome raiders. Welcome. I'm rushing to finish what Mr. Sholmes did. Okay, I'm rushing to finish, but welcome everyone. We are in midst of correcting Mr. Sholmes' deductions. Yes. Good luck. See, that Kano is doing countdowns. I'm dying. I feel as though I either read or heard about a young woman in a situation like that recently. Alright, I do my best. This one. Yes. Present. Yes. Let's go. That reveals your true identity is, of course, the article of the ballerina. The flame is glowing. I can see it. That's right. You hit the nail on the head. The renowned prima ballerina of Noah Rich Ballet disappeared from Shanghai. It would appear we finally able to address you by your true name. Yes, because your true identity is of that, the Noah Rich Ballet prima ballerina. Miss Nikolina Pavlova. Oh my god, you dropped the scissors. Careful with the scissors, it's too big. Pikachu! Hey, you know, if she just take off everything, she might be very, very pretty. Wow, she's so pretty. Ayo, she has we have like same earrings. I mean similar earrings, I would say. You're right. My real name is Nikolina Pavlova. But please, I beg you, don't tell anyone. A ballerina on the run. Solved! We have solved the first part. Now, as for my second conclusion... Oh? Hey, Shadowblade! Thanks for the follow! You are, at the very moment, on the brink of committing a grievous crime. The tiara! And the proof of this crime, over there. Yes, oh yes, Miss Pavlova. You can unaware people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see? And I assure you, the eye speaks so much more equally and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the fugitive stands for. The proof of your crime sits very before our eyes. Yes, the traveling case. The woman is the ballerina, and he's right in front of our eyes. Wait, then what make the bag move? So clearly she hasn't been inside of the traveling case as well. No, that's right. It seems she wasn't abducted at all. In which case, what is the crime this young woman is apparently committing? I can see I'm going to have to step in and fix the great detective mistake again. You seem to be pleased, Naruhodo-san. Do you like the idea of another chance to dance around Mr. Sholmes? No, I don't want to dance with him anymore. Please, 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 stop it. Anyways, there must be something else here that shows what this woman is up to. What? How do I move this? Uh-oh, I see it. Yes, this! Yes! It's the tiara! The proof of your crime is surely this tiara. I believe this tiara is worn on stage by dancers in the Novavich Ballet, is it not? Wait! Indeed, it would appear to be identical to the tiara pictured here in this newspaper article. I see, so ballerina adopted the revolutionaries. Huh? Sunny, how do you come to that conclusion? And if the reporting is to be believed, it's an item worth 20,000 rubles. In summary, the crime you have committed is theft. Oh no! Yes, you left your ballet troupe unlawfully taking their precious tiara with you. 35 minutes! 35 minutes! I have no one, no family, no friends. I'm all alone and I need money! But I did not steal the tiara. It was a present from, how do you say, an Ur of Persia? It belongs to me! This girl is only 15 years old and she's run away all by herself. She must have been extremely lonely. Oh my god, the fire changed! Wait, the fire changed color! Alright, I will tell you everything. There's no point hiding it now. Come, let us not to be hasty. What? There remains one unsolved mystery about you. Mystery? What do you mean? You have staunchly refused to open this traveling suitcase of your own in our presence. It's reasonable to conclude, therefore, there exists some reason why you wish to remain closed. Is that not so, Miss Pavlova? My dear girl, there's no sense in playing games with me. Nothing escapes my attention. Indeed, I have very good idea of the content of your case even before I have ever laid eyes on them. Dear me. Oh my god, he's so... Ah! We're not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Oh my god. Once again, we need only to follow your plans to follow the answer. Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case written in the books of the shelf? What the heck? He completely changed tack with his deduction now. I think Mr. Sholmes is adapting his logic to changing circumstances, don't you? Maybe, but why has he suddenly brought the bookshelf into this? It's a wild guess, surely. Oh, do you think so? Well, it doesn't seem like the reason why this young woman doesn't want to open her case. We have been written in a book. Doesn't even belong her. Yes, that's true. But still, Miss Pavlova certain did cast her eye on the direction. I noticed it myself. And there has to be another reason why she won't open her case. It must be somewhere in the same area if that's her glance. Okay, gaze. True. That's the only answer. Whenever she's seated inside the case, should be revealed by following her gaze in the direction of the bookcase. Maybe the small picture? I feel like it's this small picture than that one. Let me see.
Yes!
Huh? Oh my god! I read a mystery story on the other day. There's a secret safe behind the picture just like this. That's right, behind this picture is a safe too. Inside there's a key you're using to travel keys. So no more games, open it up now. What the precise was your intention with that, Mr. Naruhodo? Just following the natural progression of the deduction, sometimes the truth hurts. But the truth is, you do not have a turn or observation or deduction. Does that hurt? Yes, a lot. Ugh. What? Is that the case? How do I save? I'm gonna end this now. I'm gonna end this now. It doesn't end. Okay. Let me put it in. Where should I save it? Where should I save it? Where should I... Stop saving it. I'm saving. Nagano, I'm saving it. I'm saving it. Alright, we shall end this stream here because it's already 2 a.m. and it's very late already. So we will continue on the next stream. I mean, it's a cliffhanger. It is a cliffhanger, definitely. I can't possibly stop it here, but I'm like, god damn it. I want to know. I'm as excited as you all, chat. I want to know. but it seems like it's a bit too late for my side. I have to get up in the morning. I have to get up in the morning tomorrow. So I will continue this like on the next stream. I hope it's like tomorrow. If nothing happens, if nothing happens tomorrow, it will be tomorrow. I will try to continue with this one. So it's the same time. I will promise you guys it's the same time around 9. It's around 9. It's always around 9. Okay? At least that I can promise you. It's around 9. It's always 9. Okay? Well, for now, God damn it! Did I save it? I saved it, right? No? Okay. Oh wow, they just stop it here in that room. This is so cool. Thank you everyone who's still with me in this stream. Every lurkers in here. Yes. Thank you for lurking. And let me see who to rate. Who can I rate? Who is playing this game? I feel like I want to rate someone playing the same game. Let me see. Anyone playing the same game? Yes. Oh yes, we shall raid. Let me see if anyone I know. I don't know who should I raid, guys. I don't know who should I raid. I'm still thinking. Wait. Let me give it a check. Should I raid? Let me see. Who should I give a raid? It seems like the ones that are playing this are... I'm not sure. Who should I raid? Guys, do you have any suggestion on who to raid? Like, anyone playing this? I mean, like, I'm still in a... I still don't know who to raid, honestly speaking. I have one person doing community karaoke. Ooh. Should we give them a raid then? I prefer someone that we can know. I mean, someone new that I know or make friends with. Or should I rate someone like really small? That would be nice. Who? Give me the name, Kano. If you want me to rate that person. I mean, we can add more people to them. I know, Kano. I know. Give me that one person. Where is this one person? Rate someone really small. Okay, let's rate someone really small. Zipless Murray. Should I rate someone really small or should I rate like Rayo? I am I wouldn't say I'm big, but I'm not small anymore. I mean, like, damn, wafer. But I saw one. Maybe we can add rates to this person. They're just 2 hours in, and then I may be spoiling myself a bit. Let me put the name. Stay reading. All right, I think we can just rate them. I don't know who are they, but okay. We shall rate Mari, right? Mari, yes, Mari. We shall rate Mari. Let's go. I don't know who is she, but I will rate her. Let's go. We shall rate her right now. Ta-da! Yo, I will inform everyone on Twitter, so stay tuned on my Twitter. If you wait, if how do I put it? How do I put the Twitter? Okay, rate message. This is the free one. The free one is like that. And then the not free one is like this. I don't know how this works. Okay, that should work. And then I don't know if I have it. Oh, I do. Nah, there. My Twitter. This is my Twitter. So if you guys wanna join me on my next, on my Sholmes deduction, feel free. I will announce it when I stream. It's always Gorilla, but it's always almost the same time. So I will see you all on the next stream. Alright, do check out on my Twitter. I will announce everything on there. Hope everyone has a good day. And good night. Bye. How do I do this again?